When people talk about bold zodiac signs, Capricorn rarely comes up first. They're not loud like Leo, not fiery like Aries, not emotionally dramatic like Cancer, and not obsessively mysterious like Scorpio. Capricorn is the one sitting quietly at the table, watching, thinking, analyzing, planning, and becoming the strongest person in the room without ever announcing it. Their greatness is not flamboyant. It's not explosive. It's earned, deliberately, patiently, brick by brick. Because where other signs chase attention, Capricorn chases mastery. Where others seek validation, Capricorn seeks progress. And while the world is busy performing, Capricorn is busy building. Today, we're going to break down 25 reasons why being a Capricorn is a blessing like no other, and why people who have a Capricorn in their life never quite get over them. This is the sign of discipline, of ambition, of emotional maturity, of soul-level loyalty, of silent strength that can carry worlds. Let's begin. 25. Ambition that doesn't need to be announced. Capricorns don't talk about their goals. They become them. While everyone else is bragging about what they will do, Capricorn is quietly working, researching, planning, and acting. Their ambition is not loud. It's not showy. It is steady, unstoppable, inevitable. They don't aim for average. They aim for legacy. And that alone already sets them apart. 24. Discipline that makes the impossible possible. You know what's rare in this world? Discipline. Not motivation. Not inspiration. Not hype. Discipline. Capricorn is built from discipline. They don't depend on how they feel that day. They get up and do the work anyway. While others lose momentum, Capricorn keeps going. While others make excuses, Capricorn makes progress. They don't wait for perfect conditions. They build results out of imperfect moments. That's their superpower. 23. A realistic mind that cuts through illusion. Capricorn doesn't romanticize life. They don't sugarcoat. They don't fall for fantasies. They see things as they are, not as people pretend they are. This realism makes them excellent decision makers. They don't rely on blind hope. They rely on strategy, experience, patterns, evidence. You cannot fool a Capricorn. Not for long, anyway. 22. Perseverance that outlasts everyone. Capricorn doesn't quit, even when they're exhausted, even when they're discouraged, even when life keeps throwing obstacles at them. If Capricorn sets their mind on something, they will keep pushing step by step, inch by inch, long after everyone else stops trying. They don't lose because they don't stop. This is the sign that survives storms, setbacks, heartbreaks, failures, and still rises. 21. Responsibility that commands respect. Capricorns take responsibility seriously, almost to a fault. If they make a promise, they honor it. If they take a role, they deliver. If they lead, they do it with integrity. People trust Capricorn because they show up even when it's inconvenient. They don't run away from challenges. They handle them. And that reliability makes them rare. 20. Loyalty that's quiet but unshakable. Capricorn's loyalty is deep. Not loud. Not dramatic. Not performative. Deep. If a Capricorn lets you into their inner circle, you have someone who will defend you, support you, protect you, uplift you, and stand by your side even when the world turns its back. They don't give loyalty easily. But once they give it, it's real. And it doesn't disappear overnight. 19. Emotional maturity beyond their years. Capricorns often feel older than their age. As children, they're already thinking like adults. As adults, they carry the wisdom of someone who's lived multiple lives. They don't react impulsively. They don't melt down over small problems. They process emotions with clarity, logic, and depth. When people around them panic, Capricorn becomes the steady anchor. This maturity makes them deeply comforting to be around. 18. Emotional self-control that protects their peace. Capricorn feels deeply, but they don't show it easily. Not because they're cold, but because they're careful. They guard their heart. They reveal their emotions only to the people who have earned that privilege. They don't overshare. They don't lose control. Their emotional restraint isn't suppression. It's wisdom. They know when to feel and when to think. 17. Calmness under pressure. Some people fall apart in stressful moments. Capricorn becomes sharper. Their mind becomes clearer. Their focus becomes stronger. They make decisions calmly even when everything is falling apart. They don't crumble. They adapt. They stabilize. They lead. If you're ever in a crisis, trust me, you want a Capricorn with you. 16. a reliability that most people lack today. If Capricorn says, "I'll be there," they will be there. Not late, not unprepared, not half-hearted. They are consistent. A trait so rare now that it feels like a superpower. You don't have to guess with them. You don't have to worry. You don't have to chase. They follow through. 15. A long-term vision that others can't see. Capricorn doesn't think in days or weeks. They think in years. They understand the power of slow growth, of small steps, of strategic investment. In work, in love, in themselves. They don't seek quick fixes. They build foundations. They don't want temporary. They want lasting. Their life success is rarely accidental. It's engineered. 14. Patience that makes them unstoppable. Capricorn is one of the most patient signs of the zodiac. They don't rush. They don't force. They don't panic. They wait for the right moment, then act decisively. Their patience is not passivity. It's strategy. While others get tired, bored, or frustrated, Capricorn stays consistent. That's why they eventually win. 13. Natural leadership without the ego. Some people lead because they want power. Capricorn leads because they want results. They don't micromanage. They don't shout. They don't dominate. They guide. They plan. They steady the group. They make decisions with clarity and fairness. People follow Capricorn because they trust them, not because they're forced to. 12. High standards that elevate everything they touch. Capricorn doesn't accept good enough. Not in relationships. Not in work. Not in friendships. Not in themselves. Their standards aren't unrealistic. They're earned through experience. And when you're around a Capricorn, you naturally want to level up. They inspire excellence without saying a word. 11. A dry, unexpected sense of humor. Capricorn humor is elite. It's subtle. It's sharp. It's intelligent. It's unexpectedly hilarious. They don't try hard to be funny. They just are. People with Capricorn energy are often the ones who drop a one-liner that sends the whole room into laughter. It's their hidden charm. 10. Wisdom that comes from observation, not ego. Capricorn learns by watching, by analyzing, by listening. They notice patterns. They catch what others miss. They connect dots quietly, privately, brilliantly. Their advice hits hard because it's grounded in truth, not fantasy. When a Capricorn speaks, you feel the weight of experience behind their words. 9. A deep inner world few ever get to see. Capricorn is private, not secretive, not distant, just selective. They have a rich emotional world. Memories, feelings, hopes, fears, dreams that they share only with people they trust with their soul. Being allowed inside that inner world is one of life's greatest honors. 8. Decision-making skills that are rare and priceless. Capricorn knows how to choose wisely. They evaluate long-term consequences, emotional impact, logical outcomes, risks versus rewards. They don't act impulsively. They don't wander blindly. Their decisions shape stable, successful lives for themselves and those they love. 7. Strategic thinking that always pays off. Capricorn is a chess player in a world full of checkers. They plan multiple steps ahead. They think about outcomes before acting. They understand strategy on a bone-deep level. Whether it's career moves, financial planning, or relationships, Capricorns rarely make careless choices. Their path may look slow, but it's intentional. 6. Mental strength that survives what others can't handle. Capricorns have been through enough to know pain well. And yet, they carry themselves with dignity. They don't break easily. They don't collapse. They don't stay down for long. Pressure doesn't crush Capricorn. It crystallizes them. Their resilience is unmatched. 5. A mature, loyal, emotionally stable love. When Capricorn loves, they don't play games. They don't manipulate. They don't pretend. They love through action. Solid, reliable, enduring. Their love feels safe, stable, grounded, deep. The kind of love that you can build a life with. 4. Determination that turns dreams into reality. Capricorn doesn't just dream. They build. They create. They execute. They turn vague goals into actionable steps. They turn ideas into plans. Plans into action. Action into results. Their success is rarely luck. It's earned. 3. Leadership qualities that command respect without trying. Capricorn doesn't need to assert dominance. They naturally gain respect through consistency, wisdom, strength, reliability, results. People trust them because they prove themselves over and over again. Their leadership isn't loud. It's powerful. 2. Devotion to loved ones that's rare and precious. Capricorn may not be overly expressive, but they are deeply devoted. They take care of the people they love. They protect them. They guide them. They encourage them. They stand by them. You always know where you stand with a Capricorn, right next to someone who will fight to keep you safe and supported. 1. A presence that leaves a permanent impression. Capricorn energy is unforgettable. Their stability, their quiet strength, their ambition, their wisdom, their loyalty, their maturity. It stays with you long after they leave the room, long after the relationship ends, long after the friendship fades. Capricorn leaves a mark. Not loud, not flashy, but deep. The kind of mark that shapes you, that strengthens you, that stays with you for life. Because Capricorn isn't just a zodiac sign. They're a force, a quiet, unstoppable, unforgettable force.